Hello, and welcome to another episode of And the Award Goes To, presented by Lee County Libraries. This month, we'll be talking about the Women's Prize for Fiction. The Women's Prize for Fiction was created in 1996, originally called the Orange Prize for Fiction. The inspiration behind it was the 1991 Man Booker Prize. That year, none of the shortlisted novels were written by women, even though over 60% of books that year had women authors. The winner of the inaugural prize was Helen Dunmore for her book A Spell of Winter, a Gothic novel set in England at the dawn of World War I. When the prize first began, it was sponsored by Orange, which is a telecommunication company in the UK. In 2013, the prize was sponsored privately for a year until Bailey's Irish Cream began sponsoring it in 2014 when it was called the Bailey's Women's Prize for Fiction. 3 years later, the sponsorship was restructured with the prize being renamed the Women's Prize for Fiction. The new sponsorship includes a family of sponsors, including Audible and Bailey's. Today, the award is managed by the Women's Prize Trust. In addition to the prize for fiction, the Trust provides writing workshops, online toolkits, and mentoring opportunities for women authors. Each year, they host a full-day live event in London called Women's Prize Live. The event consists of panel discussions, writing workshops, and readings by the shortlisted authors. Tickets for this year's event sold out within hours of being released. The award is judged by 5 women each year. This year's judges are Monica Ali, Ayobami Adebayo, Laura Dockrell, Indira Varma, and Anna Whitehouse. These women select 16 novels for the longlist. To be eligible, the books must have been published in the UK in English in the year leading up to the award. The shortlist is determined by the same judges just over a month later. They determine the winner on 3 considerations, which haven't changed since the award's conception: excellence, originality, and accessibility. The winner each year receives a prize of £30,000 and a bronze statue called the Bessie. Some of the past year's winners include Camilla Shamsi for Home Fire, Tayari Jones for An American Marriage, Ruth Ozeki for The Book of Form and Emptiness, Lisa McInerney for Glorious Heresies, Naomi Alderman for The Power, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie for Half of Yellow Star, Susanna Clarke for Piranesi, and in 2023, Barbara Kingsolver for Demon Copperhead. Barbara Kingsolver became the first woman to win the Women's Prize twice, as she had previously won in 2010 for The Lacuna. In 2019, a podcast was started, intended to lead up to the 25th anniversary. It was devised as a 6-episode series, hosted by Zing Tseng. It was successful enough to be extended. It is currently in its 6th season and is being hosted by Vic Hope. Hope is an award-winning broadcaster, podcast host, and author. Hope interviews women like Lucy Worsley, Jerry Halliwell, Afua Hirsch, and Kerry Washington throughout the year. When the shortlist is released, she interviews those authors not only about their books, but also the books that have inspired them. In 2020, the 25th anniversary of the prize led to several reading campaigns. One was the Reclaim Her Name campaign. 25 novels were selected which had originally been published under a male pseudonym to hide that the real author was a woman. These books were republished with modern covers and the author's real name. The books were made available for free as ebooks, and the sets were sent to libraries around the UK. Some of the books included were Middlemarch by Mary Ann Evans or George Eliot, A Phantom Lover by Violet Page or Vernon Lee, Marie of the Cabin Club by Anne Petrie or Arnold Petrie, and numerous others. Another campaign for the 25th anniversary was the Read Women campaign. It encouraged participants to read all 25 of the previous winners leading up to the 2020 award. The readers then voted on the best of these books. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie was crowned the winner of winners for her novel Half of a Yellow Sun, which originally won in 2007. She was presented with a silver Bessie statue for the honor. This year will be the first time that the Women's Prize for Nonfiction will be awarded. It was announced in February of 2023, and the winner will be announced alongside the Fiction Prize in June. The first 3 years of the Nonfiction Prize are being funded by the Charlotte Aitken Trust, and it will be a £30,000 prize. The winner will also receive a statue called the Charlotte, although that hasn't been unveiled yet. The long list was announced in February and includes memoirs, biographies, social commentary, economics, technology, and history. The shortlist was announced at the end of March, and the winner will be announced on June 13th. The long list for the Women's Prize for Fiction was announced on March 5th. The shortlist will be announced at the end of April, and the winner on June 13th. The books on the long list are A Trace of Sun by Pam Williams, Ordinary Human Failings by Meg Nolan, Hangman by Maya Binyam, Soldier Sailor by Claire Kilroy, The Wren by Anne Enright, The Maiden by Kate Foster, 8 Lives of a Century-Old Trickster by Mireille Lee, Night Bloom by Peace Ajo-Madej, In Defense of the Act by Effie Black, Western Lane by Chitna Maru, Restless Dolly Maunder by Kate Greenville, River East, River West by Aubrey Lescure, Brotherless Night by V. Ganeshanathan, Enter Ghost by Isabella Hamad, The Blue Beautiful World by Karen Lord, and Then She Fell by Alicia Elliott. You'll be able to find the shortlists for both fiction and nonfiction and the eventual winners at womensprize.com, with the winners being announced June 13th. In the meantime, thank you for watching this episode of And the Award Goes To, and don't forget to check out next month's video on the Green Earth Book Award. You can find us at library.leecounty.nc.gov, and have a wonderful day.